Hello and welcome back to Neverwinter's Spelljammer adventure. We're standing here outside of the lair of Vocath on Vocath the asteroid. We covered this last time, the base, and we've got lots of Elven ships that are off in the distance. And those Elven ships, which the Elves grow, and they have a sort of a crystalline structure that they use for the wings and made kind of like a material they grow, we're told in the original Spelljammer set. They have encircled this area, applying pressure to Vocath, and we're here trying to get this alliance going. Last time we had to compete in his arena of blood, which lies that way, and that's kind of the biggest structure on here. There's the large arena here, and then there's his tower going up there, which you can see. So we're going to come back this week and see what Vocath thinks we should do. We've got the members of the Alliance here, and interestingly here, the Alliance is a Githyanki, this Supreme Commander Vestra, which the Githyanki do figure in the printed Spelljammer adventure. Oh, and spoilers. If you're going to play the tabletop adventure, the RPG adventure, you should know this is going to have spoilers for the tabletop adventure, because it's very similar but different. And in the tabletop adventure, there is a Githyanki that comes by, but they don't really become part of the Alliance. They kind of give you like an oil of sharpness and run off. So they give you a consumable item. But here they do become one of them, perhaps because in the first kind of hint at Spelljammer, we weren't on a Spelljammer vessel, but as part of Undermountain, they released a whole piece that took you to an asteroid in the Forgotten Realms, and there we were dealing with the Githzerai and the Githyanki. And so these Gith here are part of, or these are Githzerai here. They are sort of tenuously joining the Alliance and often insult us. We have Princess Zidali, who says her brother is the terrible person behind the astral seeds that are being thrown into various worlds, which will drain power out of these worlds and take that power and make the sun of their world stay alive. So it's the old, like, I'm dying, so I'm going to, vampirically drain life out of you so that I may live forever. That's kind of what's going on. We have Vocath. Vocath is the crime lord of this asteroid that runs the Arena of Blood and all that, and he sits in his beautiful throne room in his tower, and finally has agreed to kind of help us and maybe be part of this alliance. In the adventure, the written adventure, he does so sort of out of pressure from the elves showing up. Here they kind of showed up before we arrived, so it's a little bit different. And then we have General Galia Eonor, who represents the underground mutiny, which are like the elves, the astral elves, who are not on the side of destroying worlds. So let's start talking to her.
In the Empire, but there's still more work to be done.
So much work to be done. Special delivery.
Your willingness to support the
so
coalition
she's part of the Mutineer Underground. She wants us to go take a bundle of weapons to those folks. So we're going to do that, sure. And that's to one of the places we've been to before. So she gives us a little pack of those. And then
I need your help, adventurer. This task is outside our focus of
also an asteroid Hymeria.
Yet it's a critical part of the war effort, so we
source a large portion of our food from a pair of farms. Okay, and they're having a dispute, so fix it. Got it. Okay, that's cool. So that's what our General Gaila of the Mutineer Underground liked us to do. Vocath, the crime lord.
Just ships. They're pawns in the
he's a Mercane, which are traders in Spelljammer.
Step. With Princess Zidali's trinket securely back in her possession, those astral elves have decided to gallivant even more throughout.
All right, so he doesn't like how the Xaryxian elves are applying pressure to him, so he wants to make it costly on them.
Nuisance.
So we're going to send them a message, but we're going to send some gifts. So basically we're going to buy them off, it looks like. All right, so buy off some ship captains. And then the Githzerai.
And maybe we will grant you. You persist?
Your stubbornness rivals your
So she can't believe that we're still talking to her. So we have to go fight. We have to prove ourselves the way a young Githzerai would prove themselves by going off and killing some Illithids. I mean, we have killed so many Illithids, it's absurd. But okay, we've got to get these Illithaliches, and they have rare tendril rings on their you know, tendrils. So we got tentacle-y type things. So we got to do that. So okay, let's go do that. Let's start with this farm feud and the bundle of weapons. So we will go to our map, to Wildspace, and we are in Doom Space currently that lost its sun. And we're going to go to asteroid Hymeria. Don't ask me why these planets aren't incredibly cold when they have no sun. But they're not. Look, it's a balmy planet. It's a jungle planet. That's cool. It's space. It's fantasy. So we are going to go to deliver a weapon, and we're going to complete this family feud thing, both going to the same place. So we run through these areas, which is a nice opportunity to look at the cool bacteria. So the idea last time we heard was that they were stowaways on a ship. They've apparently multiplied really quickly. Good old bacteria. Bacteria are kind of fun because they're like native, tribal-looking goblins, but they do a fun thing that's really neat, which is they do what's called a battle stack. And I'm very sad that none of these adventures have given us this. In the battle stack, they form one on top of the other in a giant stack, and they have sort of benefits for fighting. So apparently all our food comes from this farm, or half of it comes from this farm, which seems completely impossible because what crops, but okay. Here's our mutineer. Let's get that out of the way, who's hiding by chickens for some reason. I don't know why, along with a few other fellows.
Almost ready to move out.
Okay.
Excellent timing. We're overrun by the space materia, and they took our weapons in the commotion.
They took your weapons?
You have arms? We can fight our way out of here.
Sure. Did you have like a Spelljammer and stuff? It's really weird, but okay. I have given you weapons, and that quest is complete. That one was easy. All right, now we've got crows. So here we are, and these are Kenkus, and his name is Clanker McCrow, so we know we took that seriously. Bad bird family, yeah. So this is the War of the Birds. And if you hear the banjos in the background, it's musical. It's Dueling Banjos, right? This is just, yeah, okay. So, a fishy, well, we can say, what is this place? And Kenku, normally, he's speaking really well for Kenku. So Kenku normally, all they can do is mimicry. And kind of like a parrot just says things it hears. Kenku does not have its own language. It kind of repeats phrases it's learned from others. So all of that it's learned comes from someone else is the idea. I knew a friend who would role play a Kenku in tabletop games by writing down whatever he said at the table and then using those things to say stuff. Okay, so the Hawkfields are causing trouble. We're going to speak to Gulark Hallfeld and attempt to smooth things over. Okay, so we'll do that. And you can see bacteria are attacking here periodically, so that's great, but we're not going to get involved in that. And there's going to be a lot of back and forth in this quest. So we jump through. You know, I love the plants. Like, that's so cool. Really nice details. Everything looks amazing, right? And I love taking notes of, if I were going to run a tabletop adventure, one of the fun things to do with Spelljammer is just go visit cool bases. So here at farm number 2, there's some Mutineer Underground loyalists providing cover. And we can talk to Gulark.
Those daggone crows never quit.
So they've given him a southern accent and made him look like Foghorn Leghorn, and given him his voice too. Doggone McCrows never quit. All
This
right.
here's Hymeria, a Toral-sized water planet covered with many islands. Just
Such
like
a huge planet. Toral size, the size of the Forgotten Realms.
In most of Gavion space.
So it's got tons of islands. So I don't know why we care particularly about this one little one that's got some, I don't know, but it's got great
So it's just right.
weather. I don't
Things
know.
aren't all perfect around these parts. Across the way, there's the McCrow family.
What's interesting is when you this doesn't make sense. So this is bad text because when we're standing on the edge of the docks, you can tell this thing's not very big. So they've, I don't know, this is supposed to be an asteroid, but it's made tiny. I don't know. Makes no sense. But okay. But things are going wrong. An ornery group of Kenku, out to cause trouble, stole our fish a few years back. Who cares? Never admitted it. Now we're fighting all the time. And then there's the Batiri. They're a whole nother ball of wax. All right. Fair.
We sure are.
All right, so we tell them it's likely the work of these Batiri causing trouble. Okay.
You think they did all this?
All right, so so we go talk to the Kenku.
The crows will understand if
the crows.
Go talk to them.
So this feels a lot like if you watched one of my earlier videos where there's orcs and elves. This feels like that, but we so far haven't had to murder anybody. We didn't just pick one random side as the bad people, so that's good. Source fish. Oh, we got to go get fish. All right, so we're gonna get some fish. So we'll follow the little trail. There's some bacteria there. We're running past them. Hey, look, there's fish. And oh, look, I got my fishing rod out. I am fishing. That's how you do it. Look how many fish there are. So they're mad that people stole fish. This is, I don't know what number. This must be like a Neverwinter joke where we, the random people who have no reason to be particularly great at fishing, show up and tell locals, oh, you've got a food problem? I'll go fish for you, because me fishing 5 fish is going to solve your food problem. And like, you couldn't take care of yourself. You lost fish years ago. Anyway, I don't know. I'm not a fan of the fish type ridiculousness in Neverwinter. Neverwinter's got a problem. You go and you tell like the equivalent of, you know, Inuit, like how to fish, and you're like, dude, I've lived here forever. How are you fishing for me? But yeah, that's what this game will have you do. So we're gonna just jump on by past everybody and go take fish to the other thing is, look, these dudes, they probably want to like, they can just dive and catch a fish, right? They're like living hawks, but okay. Oh wait, I need to drop it on the table. All right, there's fish. So we're telling them that they gave the gift. So the Kenku gave the Arakakra, these guys, the gift. It was nothing but a simple misunderstanding. So they are Southern accents and therefore simpletons and easily duped. Okay, got it. I feel bad because, you know, like I spent a lot of time in North Carolina and the United States, and it's like the one demographic that it's apparently never not okay to make fun of is Southern folks. I don't get it, but all right. Here we are. Clanker.
Those hawkfells seed good. Hawkfells are enemy.
Seed good. Okay. So now we need to get seedy beginnings. So we're... I don't know. So I guess we just told them I don't know, but they know we didn't give them fish. So I don't know how it exactly works. Somehow we went and said, they're not so mad at you. What would it take to make you not mad or something like that? And so now we come back here, run past everything. Okay.
The Macrows know how to source some great fish.
Okay, they love the fish. Let's send them some seed in return. Maybe we can find the whole behind us. Okay. So now we got to get seed, and it says, go explain the confusion to the Macrows. Wow. Well, I mean, the real world has lots of strange problems, so this is just kind of like that. All right, here we go. Talk to the Macrows about their confusion. All right. Stole our seed. They eat fish. It's probably the Batiri.
Goblins? Always trouble. Hawkfells not so bad.
Okay, so we're good.
We made mistake.
Oh, but now we need to get more seed. So we're gonna go get seed. It did say source in like quotes, so let's see what that is. We're gonna run around here. And this quest takes us up to this goblin village area. And we steal some seed. So far nobody's reacted to that. Great. I didn't want to have to fight you anyway. So we stole seed from the Batiri, because that is always what fixes everything. And we're going to take the seed to the crows. All right. Okay. Oh, wait. Gotta drop it off here. Okay. All right. Let's see, Mr. McCrow. They gave you a gift. They left us so much seed. We're sorry now. Goblins cause big trouble. Okay.
Goblins caught
So, but no, we gotta go back one more time. So I guess to tell them that the Kenku are okay. Kenku Arakakra diplomacy reached by pretending the other person gave each other gifts. All right, we should try this around the world in our world. Just randomly gift stuff. All right.
Well, giving them that seed will make things right, I reckon. Why are we fighting all
Fighting those zeros. All right, that's it. That was the quest. We have Oh, but wait. I also have to kill 23 bacteria just cause. Okay, so there's always some murdering to be done. So yeah, let's do it. We're gonna murder 23 bacteria, and I'll see you back when that is done. All right, so we have defeated all the bacteria. As you can see, that's not a very big asteroid, so there's no way this is the size of, planet Earth or something like that, but okay. We will now travel to our next quest, which takes us back to Ramichi Space and asteroid Zarbos, which is where all the mind flayers are. And if you recall, the Githyanki, or the Githyanki, wanted us to prove ourselves as the way young children would. So we were told to do that. To do that, we're going to have to take down some Litholiches, which are mind flayers that have become they've become liches. They've become undead, sort of like mummified, and they can live forever. See, there's that cool Neolithid. There's a really neat figure of it that's available in miniature. So we also have to kill a whole bunch of Lithid, 30. So I'm just gonna kill the easy groups here, because why not? And now we'll go after the Lithid Lich. So there are a couple. We saw them last time. So here we go. Not too hard. So there's number one, and there is the Tendril Rings. We need 2 of them, so let's see if there's another Nilithy Lich. You're not an Nilithy Lich. Oh, there's another Nilithy Lich. Jump away, jump back. Oh, confusing you. Alright, that was... Can you imagine that you became immortal and some adventure just takes you down that quickly? That is so disappointing for them. Alright, so we need 4 more critters. Here are some. There we go. So we have now done what we need to get there. And we had one last quest, which is actually on Vocath as well. So we'll go over there. So we have to go there to turn things in, but we can also do that quest. Vocath. I keep saying Vocath, but it's Vocath. So we go to Vocath. And here we need to gift some, give Vocath's gift to some of the enemy to sort of show them that, I don't know, they need to do what we say. So you can see there's a little rope there off of this elven vessel. Star Moth. So we, and it looks like someone killed all the astral elves, so we can just go right up to this person.
You're not an astral elf. I'll see you arrested immediately. Vocath, keep your voice down. Okay, go on.
Okay, so apparently that's what happens when you have a crime lord. It's like everybody's just like, what? Oh, never mind. We're all good here. So, all right, so I'm just gonna jump over the edge to wow, that was a long descent. Now the second ship, we have to go into this base. Let's see, I think it's this next one. Gotta go to the middle one. Oh, here we go. We're gonna jump over the edge because we can. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-ba. Don't look down. Here we go. Oh, good. Someone killed the astral elves there too, so we can go right up to this one.
Who are you? How did you get in here? Vocath? Okay, you have my attention.
I appreciate that. All right, so that's it. So we did it. We told them to, you know, don't mess with Vocath. Cool tower in the distance. Sure is pretty. So we're gonna, I think I could have gone a different way, but that's all right. Sometimes you go the long way. I think I'm about halfway, so I can go either way. We'll just jump about on my crab mount. There we go. That's the pretty tower. You can see the cool statue of Vocath there. That's pretty sweet. Not only do you have a cool castle and an arena, but you have a statue. What are you compensating for? All right, so now we get to turn in our quests. We'll do them in the order we did them. So first, our...
Stopping the Empire is the only way to ensure We understand your capabilities extend far beyond simply ferrying weapons, yet it's the presence of the space materia that demands...
Okay. Yeah, well, I still went and did that.
So it was the space materia there causing trouble all this time?
All right.
We're grateful you wait.
We're good. Solve those 2 problems. Now we got a new one. Gather crystals on asteroid Tanis, take them to planet Belloria.
These anchors serve to deter Xaryxian Starmoth ships, safeguarding our safe houses and bases from interference.
Channeling magic.
Your task is to travel to Tanis and secure the necessary...
Somehow we'll stop Starmoth ships from coming? Maybe because Belloria, like, you can crash there? I don't know. Something. Didn't quite make sense.
Turn. Kingdoms may fall. Back already. You know, the last one I sent never returned. I'm watching your progress closely. Realm space adventurer. Ensuring those Xaryxian officers stay compensated is crucial to safeguarding...
Yeah, okay. Jamming the Spelljammer. Locate an ancient mechanism on planet Ramichi. We saw some ancient stuff there. Place it on the Starmoth at Vocath's base. And I guess that's gonna somehow wreak havoc on their ship helm. So, okay. That sounds fun. And then our last friend, our Githyanki.
Ridding that asteroid of another Gaish brings me much pleasure. This shall help my legion in our efforts.
All right, I've proven my strength.
Proven your strength, the same as
our next trial. Don't call it a comeback.
You prove your worth to my legion.
Put asteroid Gradius. Locate this particular person. They slaughtered many of my kin. Okay, locate them. Extract vengeance upon the elves. Sure. All right, let's start with that one. We haven't been to the asteroid Gradius today, so we'll go there. So, you know, one thing that's cool looking back is that, well, we're getting a lot of cool kind of little quests that are different from the everyday, and I appreciate that, right? I sometimes I really like the Doom Space, like black hole there. Sometimes you do quests and it's just sort of like, you know, it seems like you don't, like you just do them over and over again. So I like it that it's a little different here. So we're gonna call it a rescue, a little LL Cool J joke there, and we're gonna just jump around. Does not currently say that we need to murderize Astro Elves, so we'll just run around. Some neat spots here. And on one of my other characters, I jumped around here and I saw a little spot here, which is kind of neat. Climb up here, and there's one of these, we call them arcane eye things that show you the planet. But interestingly, like I pointed out last time, there was another place we went to, the previous asteroid we were on, and it showed this same cutscene. So they mixed up, and they need to give us one for the other planet. Ooh, see a little, you know, kind of Mind Flayer hive there. So, all right, so we'll continue trying to reach our astral, or our Githyanki here. So we have a couple of Tunarath guards.
We shall not attack, as you are no star elf.
No.
I do not know you, Istik.
Yeah, well.
She sends an Istik. A test of strength. It is the Githyanki way.
It is the way. All right.
These star elves attacked us with our backs turned.
Okay.
Cowards. overcome them.
So, alright, I have to defeat 30 astral elves, because that's how you get vengeance. Alright. So, I'm gonna jump around my little low gravity thing, tear into these astral elves, and I'll see you when that's done. Okay, so after we defeated 30 elves, we're told that's the end of the quest, so I'm gonna go on to the next one, which is to go to... we need to go to Asteroid Tanis and do our Arcane Anchors. So we're going to collect Tanisian crystals on Asteroid Tanis. Alright. Here we go. And we have to go to a very specific place. We've been getting these things from all over, but now we need to go right here. That's the cache. And now we have to go activate the Arcane Anchors on Baloria. So, hello Tanis, really good seeing your cool crystals, which is, neat idea. I love it. I love the concept of these planets. All of them have really neat ideas. And now we're going to go to Baloria, which has been some time since the previous campaign they were here. I like the idea that we have reasons to come back. That's cool, So here we are in Baloria. And we've got our mutineers. That's where we first met our captain. So now we're going to go here and activate Arcane Anchors in various locations. Cool. I am down with that. It's fine. It's a, fine quest. It's okay. Also get some free stuff here. Treasure chest. And then we're gonna go activate this anchor. And one more to the north. A little triumvirate going on. Let's see how far we gotta go here. Is that it? No. A lot of these little spikes. There we go. Oh yeah, and I missed the visuals. That's cool. So that's some sort of special thing that I guess is holding enemies in place. All right. Our last one, jamming the Spelljammer. We will go there. And here we go. We're going to go to Ramichi Space and Planet Ramichi. And that was our first planet we visited in this whole campaign, was to go here and meet the Mercane. Looks like I have an old quest here, which is fine. To destroy these little musical rocks. So that's not part of this quest, it's just I might as well do this quest from the previous series that I just had left in my quest log. But this planet is definitely has a real Star Trek vibe of sort of, weird stuff that doesn't super make sense, and you just kind of do it. Like, oh, get the mysterious alien technology that kind of is just there. By the way, treasure chest. There's always a treasure chest. They almost always look exactly the same. So now we'll keep going towards our next location. Oop, there's that guy to avoid. This takes forever to kill him. Don't mind me. I mean, we could just take down some of these dudes just to get that last harmonic stone. Alright, we took down those divergent beings, which is not a good name for a species. And now we'll continue our actual quest. So this is where we met the Mercane before. They have moved on, but they apparently left all their stuff that we got for them, because that's where we put it. Alright, collect the ancient mechanism, and we do that. Oh look, a Twisted Spirit shows up. I used to listen to Twisted Spirit in college and high school. Maybe mostly high school. Alright, we killed Twisted Sister, and now collect the ancient mechanism. Yep, so we're picking that up somehow, carrying it in our backpack. And we got it. So now we can go back with all our quests to Vocath. I said it right. And we're on Vocath Moon. Alright, so let's do the same one. We got to place this ancient mechanism at the Star Moth. And it looks like it's to the main one, so we'll take a big giant leap over here. Don't mind me, fellas. Just coming through. Just raiding your star moth. Like you do. Boo, not that way, this way. Alright. They've shown up just in time. So there's definitely a weird thing in this game where like it doesn't always detect the plane that you're attacking on. So like it'll like think that you're attacking too low or too high or something. But so it goes. Alright, place the ancient mechanism and now it's there doing something. And apparently that's bad. And meanwhile I can pick up some loot. But okay, so we did stuff. Now we get to go back to Vocath. That is really pretty though. Man, look at that. So cool looking. Just incredible. I do, once again, will say I wish there were other ships because the way those star moths look so cool. And then like galleons, like man, I want to see all the other really cool ships that Neverwinter has. Just even from afar, I think they could have reproduced a few of the others, right? If they're a neat Gith bombard ship or I don't know, Naogi's I guess would be not okay, but something else like a hammerhead or any of those would be really cool. Lots of ship types as one of the early videos I showed off what they look like in the books.
The Empire is the only way to ensure. It's encouraging to hear that hostile ships near Valoria are being redirected.
We are redirecting Spelljammers away from Valoria.
Xaryxian attention away from Valoria.
That's
we
cool.
have done well to weaken the Empire. Your recent actions on Tanis haven't escaped notice.
Apparently now we just need to attack.
Responded by bolstering their presence on the asteroid.
Elves on Tanis. Okay. Yeah, that's boring, but whatever. Fine. Let's see where we are in terms of the campaign. So we're like halfway on the bar of things we can do in a week, so that's fine.
May turn. Delivering a message with finesse is my preferred approach when teaching.
That was finesse? Okay.
While I might fancy the notion of merely
I guess you didn't obliterate their ships, you just somehow did a thing that makes them not work. Okay. Now gather information from informants, network of spies. Alright, fine. We'll do that. And over here.
Tuneras chosen serves our queen to cripple.
Yeah.
My legion will swiftly return to complete our task.
Okay.
Upon show us your worth, it appears that
now we gotta go back to. Wait, she just said my legion will go back and like finish the elves, and now it's like, hey, they were taken prisoner. So apparently did not go well, Miss Githyanki Incredibleness. Look how stern this one dude looks. Okay. All right, I will go to Gradius and liberate them. So there you go. Like a lot of quests, right? That like it's amazing how many quests we just did and how much time we spent. And it's like, I still got a lot to go. So let's go to Gradius, which I think also has one of the information quests. So we can kind of do two things at once. All right, we'll try. All right, I lost my wallet on El Gradius. Here we go. Oh, my informant's like right here. Okay, wow, there's some lag. Doop, doop, boop, boop. Oh, I am flying by you. Here we go. Strange looking astral elf.
What do you want? Quickly now, take this parcel and depart lest my cover be blown.
Okay, so that was it. That was that part of it. And now we have to free prisoners on Gradius. That's cool. Someone's fighting the Lich here, so we could help out there. Exservator the Magnificent. So magnificent that Buddy and I are gonna take you down. And we get some Wildspace doubloons. Alright. So now we gotta take down Githyanki. Yeah, so there's a Githyanki prisoner. I'm sure if it was quite in the space that has them. But yep, so we see some areas, they now have these guys who are held captive. And there I am, freeing the captives. Alright. So I think you get the gist. And we'll just repeat this 4 more times. Okay, so now we did that. There was nothing special after we got the last one. It said, okay, quest completed. So now we go to Hymeria. Hymeria has another of our informants that we need to go visit. So we will do that. Off we go. There we go. Get my trail going. Oh, it's going to be in that Batiri camp, I bet. Let's see. Boop it up. Yep, sure enough. Yep, so we're gonna fight these guys because nothing throws your cover less than someone coming in and murdering everybody except you. And then having a nice chat with you within sight of about 15 other Batiri. Strange looking Batiri.
Hush, hush! You're wrecking my hidey hole! What's your business? Yes, yes! Take this! You leave now before they see!
Alright, cool. That's neat. Alright, that's fine. Alright, I don't think there's anything else here, so now we gotta go Vardaran and Tanis. So we'll go to Vardaran. That is over here. This is what happens to a planet when it gets totally messed up by the Elves, I think is what this is supposed to be. Pretty cool. Oh, he's right there. Great. Someone must have fought off the other foes. Strange looking lizard folk.
So, you see through my disguise.
That's a disguise? No, that's great.
This and move.
Good accent too. Wow. Way to roleplay. Nice job. Good LARPer. Alright, so that was it. And now we need to go to Tanis, which I think Tanis might have a second quest. Let's go. No, not here. We'll go to Asteroid Tanis. Okay. I think, yeah, we have to just take down a bunch of elves because they're on to us, so go attack them even though we all know that they just respawn within seconds. Look, treasure chest! So we can hope that this is somehow amusing to go talk to this informant, but by now it's gone a little old. Thank goodness this is the last informant. You can see a little talkie box. You two are also hanging out right next to all these other guys, so. Why was Jim the only Astrolf to survive the attack by that adventurer? No idea. Certainly couldn't be a spy.
Who are you? How did you get in here? I do. Take this scroll, but make haste before I'm discovered.
Alright, so I'm gonna kill 20 more elves, and then we'll get back to things. By the way, here's something kind of fun. You can come over here, and you can jump onto the window and peek into the throne room, which I think is really kind of funny. So you can like literally be like making faces at everybody inside. That's kind of fun. But I like that they really did bother to put the window in and show what's inside. That's kind of neat. They didn't have to do that. I appreciate that. A little extra effort. So we're gonna go turn in our quests and see what they all say.
It's unfortunate that my people must die for the underground to survive. But we must remember the bigger picture.
Oh yeah, because you're killing your own elves, yeah.
My people will not stop destroying worlds to fuel the Xaryxian star.
That's fair. And we're done with quests from you, apparently. Did I trigger something? No. No, I did not. Alright, we will talk to Vocath.
You have something for me? Good. My advisor mentioned
so when Vocath gets around to it, he's gonna check all the information. Great, because you value information so much. Whenever you get around to it, you'll do it.
These returning warriors will face punishment, yet upon their release, they shall rejoin the Legion,
shouldn't get captured, huh? Alright, that's great. Alright, now it looks like those are all the special quests. We made it through. So on one hand, that was cool that we got all those quests. On the other hand, that was a lot of work, and I'm like 84 out of 100, so I still got to go do some kind of other types of quests to get to the 100, which will trigger getting some fashion items, I guess, and maybe some more quest stuff. We'll see. So I'm going to go do something that gets me more stuff. Talk to you in a bit. If you like the work I do on these efforts, please consider supporting me by becoming a Patreon member. Patreon members gain access to the community we have on Discord, where we discuss upcoming projects and the RPG industry, and you'll gain access to exclusive adventure, encounter, and monster design tools, as well as 2 free supplements: the Game Master's Guide to Evolving Magic Items, and also rules for collaborative campaign creation. If you can't support me with a membership, you can pick up my products on DriveThruRPG, and you can also join my mailing list at alphastream.org to gain one of them for free. Thanks so much for considering supporting me.